That's right, it is new bike day. And as you can tell, still on Intense. So this is a 2022 Intense Sniper Trail. Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't get to finish recording the building of the bike, and there's a really good reason for that. The day before the bike showed up, my son tested positive for COVID, and then a couple days later, we all did. So unfortunately, due to COVID, I kind of rushed to build up the bike and didn't get a chance to actually film anything. Now we're gonna talk about the bike in its finished state almost 4 months later, actually. I got the bike back in June, and it is now October. I've actually already done the Grizzly 100 race on this bike. I didn't record it, but hey, I finished. I didn't get last. That's a good thing, right? So this is my 2022 Intense Sniper Trail. It's 120 millimeters up front and 120 millimeters in the back. Up front, we still have the Fox 34 Performance Grip Damper Fork. I have thought about upgrading this to a Fit 4 or maybe even a RockShox SID fork, but I haven't really messed with it yet. I'm still kind of checking it out, feeling it out, and I might keep it. In the rear, we have a Fox DPS shock, nothing special. It's got the 3-position switch, which I do use. For the drivetrain, I am using SRAM Axis. I've been a big believer of the SRAM GX Axis for some time now. I really do enjoy it. So down here, we do have a SRAM GX Axis rear derailleur. In the rear, I do have a SRAM X01 oil slick cassette, which is a 10 to 50 on the range. On this side, I have a GX cranks, nothing special. On the other side, I do. Currently, I have a 34 wolf tooth oval chainring. I do swap this out for another smaller chainring a lot of the times. And this is just a standard GX chain. Coming up a little bit, I'm still rocking the standard Intense branded dropper post. Coming from my other bike, I do still have the Specialized Mimic Power saddle. I really like this saddle. I've actually picked up another one for my other bike because they are super comfortable. I love this saddle. Technically, it is a woman's saddle, but that doesn't matter nowadays. I do like to carry a can of goop on my bike just in case. All right, so up here on the cockpit, I am running the 1UP component bars with the Industry 9 A35 stem. Currently for grips, I'm rocking the Wolf Tooth Fat Paw grips. I do actually really like these. I used to run these on my hardtail back in the day. For brakes, I am rocking SRAM Code RSC brakes. Now, those are a downhill brake, but they work really well, and they only weigh a little bit more than the SRAM Guide R2 Ultimates. I have actually thought about swapping out to the G2 Ultimates to save a little bit of weight on this bike because it is a cross-country trail bike. It is designed to be lightweight. Currently in its standard form, it weighs about 26 pounds with pedals. That's pretty light. They're not on here right now, but I do run the Shimano XT SPDs for pedals. Obviously, I'm running a SRAM wireless shifter. For the wheel set, I'm actually running Hunt wheels. I've actually really enjoyed these wheels so far. These are the trail wide. They have a 30 millimeter internal width. So far, they have been absolutely solid. I haven't had any issues with them. They're actually really good value for money for what you get, for how much you pay. I think these are phenomenal for any kind of upgrades. Currently, I am running Kenda Booster Pros front and rear on this bike. They are a very fast rolling tire. They do have a decent amount of grip. So far, they haven't let me down. I really like them. For the rotors, I am running 180 millimeter rotors front and rear. Those are the HS2 SRAM rotors, so they're the thicker ones. They have a nicer bite on them. That's kind of why I like to run them. Down here on the left side, I am running a Stages power meter. I have actually been doing a lot of training to get ready for the Grizzly 100, and having that power meter really helped me do the workouts that I needed to do. Plus, I love having all the technical data from all that. Up front, I am using a PNW loam dropper. I love that dropper lever. It is phenomenal. I don't think I ever really want to use anything else ever again. On the wheels, I am actually using the Fillmore valves. I actually really like these. They do not clog like your standard valves. And out here where my sealant dries so fast, that's really nice to have. So this is my 2022 Intense Sniper Trail. I love this bike. It has been awesome. I loved my primer, but I really wanted something that was a little bit more efficient for out here in the desert. And this is definitely the ticket for me. For those that don't remember, I did check out the Intense 951 XC, and I absolutely love that bike. And technically I did end up buying it. I just happened to actually pick the one that it was based on, which is the standard Intense bike rather than the 951 series.